just send me a mail to this mail ID. Okay. And yeah, Srinivas, hi. I saw your mail regarding the weekend class. This weekend will not have any class, as I told you people. The first couple of weeks, we may not have, will not have the, special classes. Only from third week onwards. If possible, I'll see second week. From third week onwards, we'll have it. Yeah, but whenever it, I'll take a weekend session. I'll inform you people beforehand itself, at least a couple of days before. Okay, fine.
What are the normal, teaching hours normally?
I'm sorry.
So that I can. What are your weekend teaching timings? You
For
said 8.
weekends,
Yeah.
you're talking about weekend schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weekend, usually it will be either this time. The only thing is, if I take the class at this time, what I'll do is I'll extend it for a couple of hours. That is how it works. Let's say normally I take for a couple of hours for the weekdays. So weekends I may take it. I will take it for 4 hours. So that is how it works. Okay. We may start at same time, or it will be in the mornings at 4:30 a.m. Indian time. You can convert it accordingly. Okay. So
Okay. To 4:30 to around 2 hours there, or
weekend
4:30
sessions will
to.
be for 4 hours generally. Three minimum of 3 to 4 hours.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So let's start. Um, yep. Um, I see a new attendee. Tarun, hi. Hi. Sorry. Hi, Tarun. Can you hear me? Just let's start. So meanwhile, I'll check with him. Yes. So where did we stop in the last class? We were talking about the Java platform, as we have discussed. The Java platform has got two core components. One is JVM, and the other one is API. Right. So today we'll move ahead. Let's talk about the other things. So JVM, as I told you people, um, basically it executes a bytecode which is generated by the compiler. I can say that your applications, they run on top of the JVM. Okay. Yes. So whereas API, you know, uh, it provides its all set of predefined methods, functionalities, I can say, which we can make use of in application development. API provides the most the core functionalities which are needed for the application development. So that is what I told the people in the last class. Okay, and the advantage of the API, that is reusability. Yeah. Just a minute, please. Hi, Tarun. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Tarun, I'll talk to you after the class. Okay. Just let me
sure.
know, please. So please make sure that your mic is also muted to just reduce this background noise for record. Okay. Yeah. You'll find a mic option. You can go mic. You go to meetings panel. You'll see a mic symbol. You can click on that. The mic will come because I hear background noise. Yeah. You'll find a mic. Mic symbol in the panel. You'll find it. You can just click on that. Right side or on top, you'll find it. You try to see this. Meanwhile, I'll mute you. So if you got any questions, you can ask me. Okay, you can just repeat if you got any questions. Just find my symbol. Okay. So you know, if you want to configure Java platform on your machine, what you need to do? You have to download JDK if you want to configure Java platform. Okay, if you want to install Java platform on your machine, so you have to download this Java development kit, okay, and install it on your machine. Okay, Java development kit. It's a software kit, so which you need to download and install it on your machine. Okay, yes. So you should see this Java JDK. Just a minute. So
Hi.
you can take JDK7. JDK 8 is also released. Uh, this is the official site from where you can download JDK7. So you see, this is the official site. Actually, Oracle provides this JDK. You know, initially Java was developed, the programming language, you know, it was supported by your Sun Microsystems. But now you will find that Java is from Oracle because Oracle company has acquired Sun Microsystems, okay, long time back. And now we say Java is from Oracle. Earlier it was from Sun Microsystems. That was the parent company. Yes. Okay. So you see in this page, if you scroll down, you will find okay, two options here. You see Java SE. SE means, what is SE here? Java SE. SE stands for Standard Edition. Means Core Java. Yes, that's right. So Standard Edition says that means you got this Core Java development kit. Okay. So um, you see you got the JDK for various platforms, for Linux, for Mac, for Solaris, for Windows, for everything you got the JDK here. Okay, yes. So now based on the operating system you're working with, you need to choose this download. You have to select the appropriate download. Okay, yeah. So once you're done downloading this JDK, you can install it on your machine. And you know, in the Dropbox folder, already have added the documents, installation documents for Windows, for Mac, and Ubuntu. Ubuntu and Linux almost will be same. So you got the Java installation for Ubuntu, for Mac, and for Windows. Okay, you can just refer to this documents in the Dropbox folder. And even I've added the download links also. Yes, you can just refer to them. Okay, yes. And uh, if anyone didn't get the Dropbox invitation, please make sure that you mail me. Okay, send me a mail. I'll just share the records. And you see this records, they're both audio and video. Audio come video. Okay, it's not just audio or not just video. It is both audio come video. Okay, yes. So now JDK. Once you install JDK, you can say that JDK provides the tools to develop, build, and run the Java applications. JDK provides the tools to develop, to build the applications and run the Java applications, I can say. Yeah. So you will find that you have a separate option to download and install JRE. So you will also hear this term a lot, okay, in Java. JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. Java Runtime Environment. Yes. So you can download and install JRE as well. But I'll tell you, what if you download and install JRE? So if you install JRE, then you'll find that JRE provides the tools to run the Java applications. Yes, that is what we can do with JRE. You can just run the Java applications using JRE. Okay. So as a Java developer, you will need JDK. As a Java developer, you will need JDK. No. So I can say that JRE is a subset of JDK. So along with JDK, you'll get JRE as well. But you will find that in few machines, we'll only install JRE, but it won't be a developer's machine. A developer will definitely need JDK. Then who needs only JRE? The clients for whom we develop the application. JRE, you need to only install JRE on your client's machines. Okay, where you need to just run the application. Okay, yes. So hope you people got it. So any questions in this regard, please let me know. Using 1.7 now. Okay, 1.7 is enough as of now. Okay, 1.8 is recently released, and the thing is, still industry is using 1.7. Yeah. Okay. Yes, slowly 1.8 will be incorporated. Yes, that's no problem. That's not a problem. Okay. So always Java is backward compatible. By installing 1.8, still you can work with 1.7, 1.6, 1.4, 1.5, 1.3. Not a problem. Okay. Yes. So next, now you got the notes also in the Dropbox folder to install and configure JDK. If you got any trouble, you can ask me. Okay, you can let me know. Yes. Now let's move on. So okay, we need JDK. So apart from JDK, we'll be using a tool called as Eclipse IDE. So Eclipse, it stands for Integrated Development Environment. Eclipse stands for Integrated Development Environment. So I can say that in simple terms, you can think of it as a advanced editor. Advanced editor. You can think of it as a advanced editor. Yes. So we use this editors to write your Java applications. Okay, to develop the Java applications. Not only in developing, but this IDEs will help you people, in building the applications to run to execute the applications and all. So but you see, you'll find that this Eclipse again, it needs JDK to work. Okay, internally Eclipse uses JDK again. Fine. So you will find that in market there are several such IDs, not only just Eclipse. You got Eclipse, you got My Eclipse, you got NetBeans. So you got NetBeans. you'll find IBM RAD, you'll find J developer, you'll find STS. So there are many such IDs in the market. Okay, so but why we have chosen Eclipse IDE? Because most of the IDs which you got in the market, they are built on top of Eclipse itself. Okay, yes, like my Eclipse, it is built on top of Eclipse IDE. IBM RAD is also built on top of Eclipse IDE. STS Spring Tool Suite is also built on top of Eclipse IDE itself here. Okay, yes. So, then what is the difference between these IDs then? You'll find that my Eclipse has got some additional wizards. They provide some additional tools, which are proprietary for that company, which you can buy. My Eclipse is not free of cost. You know, uh, you have to pay for that if you want to use my Eclipse. So they provide some additional tools which will simplify the application development process. Yes. So the same is the case with IBM RAD also. They also they have IBM company has built this IDE, and it is built on top of Eclipse itself. So you'll find the core features are again from Eclipse. So additionally, again, you got some tools which are proprietary to IBM. Okay, so you'll find that again you have to pay for this IBM RAD if you want to use it. If you want to use that additional tools which are provided by IBM. Yes, and J developer is from Oracle. Okay, that is again separate. It's not built on top of Eclipse. So that J developer is developed using Java itself. J developer actually it is developed using Java. Yes, and STS, it stands for Spring Tool Suite. We'll be working with this STS also later on in advance programming. It stands for Spring Tool Suite, and basically STS again, it is also built on top of Eclipse. So you'll find that you got additional tools installed in this on Eclipse again. I'm sorry, which helps you people to develop Spring-based applications. Spring is a framework in Java. Especially this IDE supports that Spring framework. Okay, it helps you people to develop applications, with ease, which are based on Spring framework. Yes. So NetBeans is open source, but the thing is, all these IDs have got almost similar features. The main aim is to help the developers in the development. That's it. Okay. The thing is, this is like having different cars with different brands. You know, you have laptops also, laptops from different companies, different brands, laptops from different brands. Lenovo, IBM, Acer, HP. So they have got similar functionalities, right? From brand to brand, from company to company. You know that the features may slightly vary. Yes. So the same is the case with this IDs as well. Okay. Yes. But if you know how to work with one Eclipse, one ID, then it won't be a big deal for you people to learn another ID. Okay. Yes. Fine. So I'm going to teach you people this Eclipse ID, how to work with it. Okay. The basics of ID. Let's see. So first of all, if you want to work with this Eclipse IDE, okay, so you have to download this IDE. It's free. Okay, it's free of cost. So another reason why I've chosen this Eclipse IDE is that you don't need to pay. So we don't need to worry about that. So you can go to this official site itself for downloading Eclipse. Um, you see, this is the site. Um, I've also added that link. You can just also take it here. Okay, yes, for your reference purpose. So this is the official site. from where you can download this Eclipse IDE. As of now, the Eclipse Mars is released. So the previous version of Eclipse was Luna plus 4.4, I guess. Yeah, 4.4. Now it is Eclipse Mars. So you got the release details here. So Eclipse Mars 4.5 release, and you see you got Eclipse for Windows as well as for Linux and Mac. Okay, yes. So you can choose the appropriate version of Eclipse IDE based on the platform which you want to work with. So for Windows, for Linux based platforms, and for Mac also, you got the ID here. Okay, you can select it appropriately, and you will find that we got several versions of Eclipse IDE. Like you see, you got Java EE developers, Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, Eclipse IDE for Java developers, and there's other Eclipse IDs also for other languages as well, not only for Java. Which one to download? Yes, the first one. You see, Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Please don't go for Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Don't go for Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Yes, please listen to me carefully. Do not go for Eclipse IDE for Java developers. You have to download Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Okay, so E stands for Enterprise Edition. E means Java Enterprise Edition. That means this IDE helps you people to develop the most advanced applications also. Okay, using Enterprise Edition and frameworks as well. So it includes the features of Java also. That means standard edition also. So I can say that Eclipse IDE for Java E developers, yeah, it's a superset of Eclipse IDE for Java developers. If you download only Eclipse IDE for Java developers, you can only work with standalone applications. You can only develop standalone. At most, you can use Java Standard Edition in Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Okay, yes. So if we go for Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, you can develop both standalone. You can use Standard Edition as well as Enterprise Edition here in this IDE. Okay, yes. Hope you people got it. Again, be careful while choosing the operating system. 32-bit and 64-bit operating system is there. Okay, yes. So I'll show you how to check that version. Okay, yes. So once you have downloaded Eclipse IDE, just a minute, you'll get a zip file. Okay, once you're done downloading the Eclipse IDE, you'll get a zip file. I've got Luna. I've downloaded Luna. It was just in March I did this, and this Mars, actually Eclipse Mars, that current release which you're looking at, I guess this month or last month they have released it. And you don't need to worry much about that. Uh, you can get the most recent one. Maybe they'll the most important differences will be either fixing the bugs or adding some additional tools. That's it. Okay, some additional wizards. That is what you'll see. Okay, I'll show you how to check that release also, that version also. Yeah, you see, here you'll get a zip file, and all you need to do is just extract this zip file. Okay, all you need to do is just extract this zip file. So there is no installation for Eclipse IDE. Okay, so you just need to extract the zip file. You see, I've extracted it here. The extracted folder should look like this. If you open it, this is what you need to see here. Okay, yes. So these are the files in that extracted folder, and you see you got this executable file here. What you can do is, first of all, straight away you can right click on it and use this option to create a shortcut on the desktop, send to desktop. Okay, so that you will see that executable file shortcut on the desktop. You see I have it here. So you can, if you want to start Eclipse ID, you just double click on it. And one important thing, as I told you people, if you want to work with this Eclipse ID, first of all you have to make sure that you have installed JDK on your machine. Okay. So if you didn't install JDK on your machine, then Eclipse will not work. Okay. Eclipse is not going to work. Make sure that you have installed JDK first. Yes. Otherwise it won't work. Okay. So let me start this ID. Yeah. You see, for the first time, if you start the Eclipse ID, the first thing what you'll see here is it will ask you people to specify the workspace location. Workspace. First thing, when you start the Eclipse ID, it will ask you people to specify workspace location. So what is workspace here? Workspace means it is clearly explained what do we mean by workspace here. Okay. Yes. So workspace means Eclipse stores your projects in a folder called a workspace, and you will see this message: choose a workspace folder to use for the session. So workspace is nothing but a folder where all your project work, whatever the code you write in that Eclipse IDE will be stored. Okay. Yeah. So you see, by default it is showing a location here. It is showing this folder. By default it shows this location. It refers to this folder. If you want, you can use this folder, or what you can do is you can just choose a different folder you wish. So I would like to use another folder here. I would like to use a separate folder for this class. Let's say August 19. Yes. So officially I'll think that our batch started today, because we started programming from today itself. We are going to start it from today. So workspace August 19. So for me, yeah, for everyone it is August 19 today. Okay. So this folder, it is not existing. Okay, it's not existing. So but don't worry, it will be created. Eclipse ID will create that folder. Now you can click on OK. So where is this folder? You see, you can, if you want, you can change the location as well. It need not be here. Okay, and see users Shrestha folder as of now, but you can change it if you want. Yes. So I'll click on OK. So your ID should start. Okay. So for the first time, if you start Eclipse ID, this is what you should see: a welcome screen. Now you can close this welcome screen here. Okay. So once you close the welcome screen, so you will see this view. Now what you're looking at here, this current view, it is actually called as workbench. It is actually called as workbench. Workbench means, you know the meaning of it, right? The place where we work. Yes, the place where we work. So this is the place here in the Eclipse ID where we work. This is your workbench. Yes. So now you see, we can use this workbench now to write your Java programs, develop your Java applications and all. So first of all, here, before you start, make sure that you change this perspective. Yeah, as of now, the current perspective which you got here is called as Java E perspective. You have to change it. So you got window, open perspective option here. Under that you should see Java perspective. Okay. Yes. So select this perspective. So if you want to work with Java Standard Edition, okay, the core Java, so make sure that you open this Java perspective. Okay. Yes. Window, open perspective, Java. So after starting the ID, the first thing, please do this. So just select this perspective. So what happens if I select that perspective? Perspective, will change the tools. This ID, the view will change, and appropriate tools and wizards will be loaded, which we can use for developing Java Standard Edition applications. Okay. Yes. The core Java. So the ID will make sure that it loads the appropriate tools and wizards to work with Java Edition. Java, I can say, core Java. Okay. So you see in this workbench now, we got various views. You see on the left side you got package explorer view, on the right side you got task list. Down you got tabs like problems, Java, doc, declarations, everything. Slowly understand. You can you'll easily understand this one by one. So uh, now while we write the code, we will explore them. So now we got the ID. I've started it. We are all set to go. We can start. I would like to write a Java program now. You know, uh, and when I execute that application or program, so it should print a statement, a message, let's say, just a simple Java program, a very simple Java program. Okay. So how will you write that? Let's see. So see for that, first of all, in the Eclipse IDE, if you want to write a Java program, the first thing what you need to do is create a Java project here. You have to create a Java project. Yes. So just a second. So let's create a Java project. Okay. Yes. So in order to create a Java project, you can use this file new option here. Okay. File new. So under the file new, you should see this. Sorry. Under the file new, you should see this Java project option. File new, Java project. Okay. You can select it. So once again I'll show you people. So to create a Java project, you can use file new. Under the file new, we got Java project. Okay. Yes. So once you select this Java project option, so you'll get a wizard. Basically what we are doing is we are selecting a wizard which helps us to create this Java project. Yes. So you have to provide a project name here. Let's say first Java project. Okay. You can give any name. You see, uh, this will be the project name, and for this project, you see down a folder that will be created. That location of the folder which will be created for this project is shown here. You see, a folder with the name first Java project will be created, and it is under the workspace which we have selected initially when starting the Eclipse IDE. Okay. Yes. Next, we have JRE. JRE stands for the environment, the version of Java you want to work with. You have to select it. So by default it is 1.8 because I've installed 1.8. So I'll select 1.7. Okay, you see you got options to select different versions here. So I'll select 1.7. If you install 1.7, then you'll only get 1.7 and prior to 1.7. From 1.7 you should be able to see the options. 1.7, 1.6, 1.5, 1.4 and all. So if you install 1.8, then you'll see the options from 1.8. Okay. Yes. So Java SE means, standard edition 1.7. So this is the version of Java with which we'll try to work here. Okay. Next, you see down you got project layout here, project layout, and you got two options here which you can select. One of the option is use project folder as a root for sources and class files. So in the last class, I was mentioning about the source file and class files, right? So what is a source file? Yes. And what is a class file? Yes. What is a source file and what is a class file? Can you people tell me?
Source file is the file through which we write program, and whatever the other file is, after the compiler compiles, it
Okay.
generates that.
Yeah. So source file is basically the .java file in which we'll write the Java programs. Yes. Yeah. Source file means we will create that source file, and it's a .java file, I can say, where we write the source code. Source code means the actual code, the Java code which we write. Okay. Yes, which is in high level language, as I told you people. Yes. And class files are basically generated by the compiler, and it contains bytecode. So that source code, after it is translated, source code has to be translated into bytecode, right? Source code has to be translated into bytecode. You know the reason why it has to be translated into bytecode, because source code is high level language code which we write, which we human beings can understand, we can read, but your machines, they cannot understand the source code. So it has to be translated into bytecode, which is a kind of executable code, particularly for JVM. It is particularly for the JVM. Okay, it's so you know here, now this option here, project layout, which you got, it is asking us whether the ID is asking us to use separate folders or same folder for for storing this source files and class files. The first option, if you select it, this option is, it says use project folder as root for both source files and class files. That means, do you want to say store that save that source files and class files into the same folder? That is the first option. Second option says create separate folders for source and class files. I guess this is the better option, right? So it's better to separate the source files from the class files. So that's the reason why the second option is selected here as of now. So we'll go with the second option itself. Okay. Yes. So that's it. This is what you got here. Okay. This is enough, this information. Now you can just click on finish. You can click on finish. So you see on the left side, the package explorer view, it is going to help you people to explore that project which is created. You should see this project here which we have created, and you can browse through that project in that package explorer view. That's one of the views which helps you people to browse through the project. Yes. So as of now, you'll see SRC folders. SRC means it stands for source, and you got JRE system library. What does that means? What do you people think? Just guess, whatever you know. What is that JRE system library? Yes, the API. To this project now, that API path will be added. Yes, the API. will be added here. Okay, yes. So now we got this project and we got the libraries added to this project. So the next thing what we need to do is here, now we can start writing the Java program. Yes. So as I told you people, I would like to write a Java program. When it executes, it should print a message, hello world. So now, how will you write this Java program? That's a question. As I told you people, in Java, if you want to write any instructions, okay, you will start with the class. Even if you want to write a single line of instruction in Java, it has to be inside the class itself. Always it should be inside the class. Yes. You have to define a class, and within the class itself, all this code should be written. Not even directly in the class again. When I say a class, it means we don't write the code directly in the class as well. So what to do? You have to define a method in the class again, and inside that method you will write the instructions. Okay, yes. So you have to define a class first. Define a class. This is the first step. And then inside the class you should add a method. Define a method. So, and inside that method you'll write the instructions. Okay, in the method, okay, write the instructions. This is what you need to do always. Okay, yes. So let's do this. You got Eclipse ID. You know what? It is going to simplify this process for us. So if you want to define a class, it's pretty simple and straightforward here. So select the source directory, right click on it. You got new class option here. Okay, so select that src folder which you got, and click on, sorry, and select this class file option, new class. Okay, new class, select this class, new class. Now here you have to specify the class name. So let's say the class name is test. You can give any name. The name text will give the name, and down you see we got an option. We got option to add the main method here. You can add a method as well. You can check this option. So if you want the ID to generate that main method code, you can also do that here. So you can just check this public static void main. So it will add this main method to that class. I'll click on finish. So now you see the class name. Okay, now what you're looking at is a class here. You see how is a class defined in Java? We use the keyword called as class. Okay, don't worry about this public. Okay, you'll come to know about it at appropriate time. Yes, just concentrate on what I'm trying to explain here. That will be better. So anyways, each and every bit what you're looking at here, definitely you'll understand. Okay, but it takes some time. That's it. So the keyword class, keyword means it's a predefined word in Java which has got a specific meaning. That keyword is used to define a class in Java. Okay, keyword class. Okay, class followed by class name. So the class name is test. You see, this is user defined. You can give any name you wish. You can give any name here. Yes. So you see always the class here, it starts with left curly brackets, left curly brackets. And inside the class, you got a method. This is a method. The method name is main. This is a standard syntax which you follow for the method. Always you have to define the main method this way itself. Public static void main. You may have some questions. What is public static void? Please bear with me sometime. For some time, you'll come to know about it. Okay, at appropriate time, I'll discuss about it. So again, you see here you see the left curly brackets here. It indicates the beginning of the class, and in line number 8, the right curly brackets, it indicates the ending of the class. And you see for the method also, you'll have the beginning and ending. This is the left curly brackets, it indicates the beginning of the class, and right curly brackets, it indicates the ending of the class here. Yes. So this is called as a class body. This is the class body, class definition, the whole part. Okay. And here this is the method body. This part is method body. So have you noticed it? You will find that the class name and that source file name. See, where is this class here? And it is in which file? It is in test.java file. So that class name and the source file name will be same. So I'll come to it later on. We'll discuss about it later. Yes. So now in the main method you can write the instructions. See, I would like to print a statement as I told you people. I'll just do this. Say hello world. Okay. Yes. So this println is actually a predefined method which I'm using here, and to this method I'm passing this message which is in double quotes. That is a message, that's a text content here. Okay, that is a text content. Yes. So now this is an instruction which is asking Java to to print a message onto the console. Okay. Yes. So we have written a very simple program here. Okay. Yes, each and every bit of it you'll understand later. So I'm trying to make you people understand how to work with Eclipse IDE. So our aim to is to understand how to create a Java project using Eclipse IDE and write a Java program here. Okay. So now this file, you see what you're looking at here is a source file. See, it's a .java file. Now we got some instructions here. You see these are high-level language code. So what's the next thing we need to do here? What do you people think? So we need to, okay, it is already saved. Okay, so I've saved it. So always I'll make sure that the program is saved. Yes. So what's the next thing we need to do? We have to compile this code. We have to compile this code. Okay, we need to compile this code. So, but you know what? If you're using Eclipse IDE, you don't need to explicitly compile it. Why so? Because as soon as you save this file, the Eclipse IDE, what it does is internally it will call the compiler, and it will actually pass the source file to the compiler. So you know what? I can say that this code is already compiled. Once you save this file, it is automatically compiled, I can say. Yes. Okay. So what's the next thing we need to do here? You can just run this program now. Yes. So you see, this is, we got Eclipse ID. That's the reason why we don't need to call the compiler explicitly and pass the source file to the compiler. So now, if you want to run this program, you have to right click on this and you'll find a run as option here. You see run as Java application. Make sure that you right click on that source file and you'll find run as option. Okay, yes, run as Java application. Okay, so now what's the next thing we need to do here? Okay, let me just run this. Okay, just select this Java application. Select it. Now see in the console, you'll see that output, hello world. So when you select that run as option, run as Java application option, run as Java application, when you do that, the IDE what it does is internally it will call the compiler, sorry, JVM. It will call the JVM and will pass the class file to the JVM. And JVM will execute it. JVM starts execution from the main method and it sees what instructions are there and it executes them. But where is the class file? We don't see the class file here, right? So the thing is, the view, this package explorer view which you're using here, it won't show the class files. So if you want to see the class files, then you have to use a different view. You see, you should select a different view. So under the window, so you got window here, window menu. Under that, you should see show view option. Under the show view, we got navigator. Okay, use this navigator view. So if you want to see the class files as well, use this navigator view. Okay, select this navigator view. You see, now you have two tabs here on the left side. One is package explorer view, the other one is navigator view. So you see in the navigator view, if you browse through the project, you should see a source folder and a bin folder as well. So in the bin folder, you got the class file, you see test.class. So who creates this test class file, test.class file? So who creates this class file? Yes. So your JVM is not JVM, your compiler. Class file, dot class file. Who creates this class file? Compiler. Compiler will take the source file and will translate the source code into bytecode and it creates a class file and stores it in this class file. Okay. Yes. So hope you people got it. So any doubts in this regard, please let me know. This is how you can write a Java program. Okay, and execute it. Yes. So anyone got any questions? Okay. So this is how we can work with Eclipse IDE, and we'll explore a lot of features here, okay, in this IDE. So as we progress, as we start working with these applications, you'll come to know about more features. Okay, yeah. So that's it for today. Okay, one more short session today. Sorry for that. So from tomorrow, from day after tomorrow, we'll have lengthy sessions. Okay, at least for a couple of hours. So day after tomorrow also it will be 1.5 hour, not 1 hour. It will be 1.5 hour. So uh, we'll do one thing. We'll meet tomorrow again, and in the next session, I'm going to talk about data types. Okay, we'll completely dedicate the session to data types. We'll be done with this data types in the next class. Okay, yes. So that's all for today. And Tarun, could you please call me on this number? So I have to arrange another meeting now, my old batch meeting. So just please call me on this number, okay? Yes. Just take this number, make a note of it. I'm going to end the meeting. Okay, then thank you all.